never just do me a rest. Seems hard for those you did not notice this.
Roger, that
I was a
proctology
cute
script.
kid.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Natural.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do
No
that.
one got a finger in me.
No,
No one.
You want to do the script for freaking Wines Gaming, dude?
Roger, we really don't need to go back to that script.
We gotta pull that up. V is going to be freaking abducted by aliens and anally probed, dude.
abducted by big breasted 16-year-olds, because that's what happened to me all the time. So
Well,
you understand why I am the way that I am.
These aliens, we never really got too descriptive on them. So,
I'm talking Triple D specialty bras. These boobs,
dude,
are
I'm
huge.
talking freaking handles on a table kind of thing. Like you're
I'm
gonna
talking-
be gripping the freaking handles.
No.
And-
I'm
and
telling you,
your
what I
eyes
grew
are gonna
up with.
cross and shit. And,
No, they developed a new proctology tool called the finger.
oh
Well,
no!
as soon as the finger showed up or a penis, I was out.
Actually,
If
the
you wanted-
finger.
if you wanted to captivate me, you showed me your breast.
The finger is the 1.5 foot long, made out of machine steel with
Oh no, they're thank
electrodes.
God,
That,
boys. Thank God.
Actually, the finger was actually introduced because remember you had to wear a glove.
I had to get away. I had to get away.
I
There were so many
don't
times I got
remember a
put
lot
in a
of
closet
details.
with somebody
It
else.
was-
Do you know what
Because
it's like to be put into a closet with another human being and they start attacking you? No, I got the hell out of there. Screw that.
I'd say.
Screw that. Being a kid, I know I was a cute kid because I'm ugly now. So
Well,
I
I
had to
mean,
be a
I'm
cute
no,
kid.
I'm telling you, dude. It sounds like you were actually being groomed. It really doesn't. All jokes aside, just the way you're
I
talking.
will say that, but these were each individual occurrences. If it were multiple occurrences from one person, I would say that you were right. But I was just a cute kid, and I just attracted everybody.
At
I didn't understand
at
it.
5 years old, sitting down with your brother and him showing you
At
porn, dude. That's
4
not,
years old. 4 years.
That's not normal.
My penis was so hard. Like I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, "Why is my penis hard?" It wasn't a visceral, like it wasn't an emotion of, "Oh yeah, I want to do that." Oh yeah, I gotta get some of that. Or oh no, I saw the porno and my penis got hard. It was as simple as that.
Kind of.
And there was no emotions. There was no rushing feelings. There was none of that. It was just a simple biological response, which is why I like to speak on the gay, the whether you're born gay or you're made to be gay argument.
Well, to be fair with that whole conversation we had with Jiva on that, I'm gonna let you know that I can put it in another one, but like that's not gonna go in to this series. Like I'm gonna keep that.
Got hard.
I'm gonna keep that for a different episode.
My
now right here with
said, "Hey,
the,
hard penis."
With this stuff, like if you want me to talk about your penis and stuff like that, like
no, I don't want you to talk about.
I can put that on another video to go with that one.
No, we're not going to talk about.
Perhaps a penis channel is called for.
Fucking V's dick is what we need to call it.
I don't know that I'll be able to make any of the shows.
Yeah, it's like V's.
Sure to upload them whenever I see them.
Just name the whole series V's dick.
Hey,
it might go viral.
VD.
VD.
My God. That's horrible. One of these days we'll start talking about some intellectual shit.
But is that not intellectual?
No, I mean I literally lost like 3 brain cells just sitting here listening to that shit, dude. I mean, seriously.
Listen. When you were a small child like me, and you have free access to every pair of breasts that comes across to you, well,
you don't have those naturally. You don't have those thoughts and feelings at the age of 5, dude.
No, you don't.
Okay,
you don't.
I mean, just point blank. That's
you wait at least till 7 or 8.
Right.
Point blank. I can't. But the thing is, I want to be able to give definition to my actions.
Most little kids like grabbing
me.
boobs at around maybe 8, 9 years old because freaking they're curious, and that's it.
It's just like a beach ball.
It's not a curiosity. It's not.
That's my whole point, dude. You're not getting that. Like you're not getting that though. You're not like what you're saying. What you're saying there is straight freaking grooming, dude.
But
somebody was trying to be pedo with you, is what I'm saying, dude.
But if I'm a child and I'm constantly reaching out for breasts, because my mother could not take me out in public. If my mother had me in her arms and we walked across another woman, my body shifts and my hands are on a different pair of breasts. It happened with every woman. I felt up thousands of breasts.
And she just let you do this, so you never learned that was wrong until to this day when you meet women. You just walk.
But my mother denied me breastfeeding.
Pervert, I swear.
My mother denied me breastfeeding.
No. Don't.
Yes, she did.
Don't be playing that nurturing shit. Oh, my
no,
mama didn't.
This is exactly what it is.
Well, you see,
nature versus nurture. Nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
What it is.
Yeah.
This is a mother complex und the breastfeeding complex.
Do I have a complex?
Clear.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
That's freaking.
I'm getting free therapy session right now.
Right there.
Is the complex?
In old Vienna, we would say maybe 105 sessions on the couch at $50 an hour.
Dr.
I'm
Freud.
sure we can cure you.
Well, as a child, my hands were on boobs. I could not.
He's getting like Robert Crumb now.
It did not happen. If Miss Sweeney came across me with a Perfect Jeans campaign, a commercial, my hands would have been all over her breasts, and there would have been nothing she could do about it.
But see, there's nothing that's changed. Like you're talking like, well, back in the day, fucking, you'd still be be doing the same shit if it freaking was happening today, man. Like, you're not fooling nobody.
No. But there's okay. Can we talk about that?
Well, I'm just saying, you would still be trying to grab those breasts even today.
I would still be trying to grab those breasts.
All right,
gentlemen, we'd all probably be trying to.
Right.
As a child, because there's this whole thing of, oh, is it decent or is it indecent to breastfeed in public? And me personally, I want a woman to breastfeed. If your child needs food from your own biology, breastfeed, please. For the love of God, breastfeed. But if you're gonna not breastfeed because society says otherwise, we don't need you. We don't need you.
Have you ever heard of a dude by the name of Ruggero Santilli?
Is that the guy that did the sacrifice?
No,
book?
this guy came out with a theory about antimatter in 2006.
Go ahead.
See, this is what freaking I wanted to talk about when it comes to the third thing, but I'm starting to see that, like, with all this extra shit that we're getting on here, I'm wanting to put it on there that I'm not gonna be able to talk about like actual stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Not when there are penises to talk about. Come on.
Oh, like freaking.
It's real, right?
It's like fucking. My God, dude. There ain't much
I really
editing.
wanted to talk about
There ain't much editing involved. It's just
a 5-minute show.
I really want to talk about why sorry, excuse me. I want to really talk about why I can say no and women cannot say no.
Women can say no.
As a small child, I have the same physicality of a grown woman as a small child. And I said no, and it did. Nothing went up my beehole. Okay, nothing.
That we know of.
Nothing. Nothing. Why can't a woman say no and fight off her attacker? My attackers were not aggressive. I will admit that. My attackers were like, "Oh, this is situational, and maybe I'll give in." And no, I was not molested because I said no. So why can't we have that? I must apologize. I must apologize.
It's too late for that shit, dude.
No, I feel for women and them being attacked. There are some women out there that are intoxicating.
You should.
There are women out there that are so intoxicating that it is so hard. To remain
this
human around.
This
them.
actually has absolutely nothing to do with sex, right? Like you're sitting in a room that's supposed to be about called quantum gathering, and all you've been babbling on about is sex, dude.
Well,
like sex this, sex that, and how much sex you've had, and you
be careful how you paint this.
No, I mean you've talked absolutely nothing about what this show was supposed to be talked about, dude, and you've done it for three straight fucking hours, dude.
What was said?
No, seriously, you've done this for 3 straight hours, dude.
I'm going off.
No, I mean seriously, I've wasted my time hitting the record button. Like seriously, I've wasted my time doing that.
Well, hang on to a copy, and if anyone here gets really, really famous,
so
yeah.
Still I'm singing through the cold ガラス越しのこの世界 Touch the sky will be okay 0と1の隙間から I can feel who you are 消えないで Stay with me この声を信じて If I fade into the blue, will you sing it back to me too? Starlight sing, 心リンク across the missing you. Program された夢でも It feels so real when you say hello 涙はデジタルでも The pain inside still grows ステージの上一人じゃない You're the rhythm in my life この歌が届くなら We're never far apart もし明日リセットしても Will you remember my echo 何度でも歌うよ I live this love forever 境界線を越えてゆく Beyond the screen beyond the truth 仮想でも本当でも My heart belongs with you Starlight sing 声を上げて Let the future resonate 光より速く飛ぶ Our melody won't break Starlight sing 永遠に Forever in harmony English 日本語 Together we will grow
Exactly. I'm gonna sell this shit to the fucking every tabloid. I'm gonna say, you want to see what happens? This is what this motherfucker was. He was a fucking pervert, dude. Talking about his dick and shit. Fucking you pervert. I swear to God, man. Oh my God.
Meanwhile, back at the Quantum Gathering discussing antimatter and the latest theories and
Right,
physics.
exactly, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, my goodness. Can't take you nowhere, dude. Fuck.
As long as you're all estimate. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's Christmas Day, you know. It was like freaking everybody decided to get together and just hang out and shit. So we're just
Yeah, sing carols and
well, that would have been nice. That would have been fucking nice, dude. But no, we couldn't do that.
I
You
don't
know,
know any good carols.
I'm not even.
We could get the lyrics online.
I'm not
One
stupid like freaking Jaffe, dude. Earlier, he's like singing freaking karaoke and shit, and he sounds like crap. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, seriously? Shut up. You know what I mean? Fucking, you want viewers. You want viewers. Don't sing.
I'm
Yeah,
dying
really.
right now. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Fucking all these guys are just nuts. It's like fucking the whole 10 days. The last 10 days I've had has been nothing but fucking psychopaths. That no, well, except for well, with, you know, yesterday,
Oh my God, I'm dying right now. I'm dying. I'm dying.
yesterday,
All right.
yesterday, freaking, I was on Jaffe show, and he's got this dude on there fucking talking about conspiracies, and Jaffe's like, man, you know, we're here to talk about Christmas and Jesus and everything. And he's like, he lets him run his mouth for like a half an hour about the Illuminati and shit. You know what I mean?
They created Christmas.
Yeah.
But
Oh my God.
there was no Christmas before 1913.
Right.
All evidence to the contrary is fabricated.
Them fucking Jesuits.
Charles Dickens.
Exactly, yeah. How dare that bastard. You know?
No such person as Dickens.
Oh my God. All right. So, you know,
Are you okay? Yeah. Calm down, man.
Ship a few ounces of that over my way, man. Whatever you got there.
He is.
I can't do it, dude. I can't. Oh God. Oh.
I swear to
My
God,
stomach
I'm gonna do another script like I did with you, Jiva. That's really complex and freaking boring, and I'm gonna make you read it again, dude. That is going to be your punishment from now on. Every time you get into a conversation like this, like I know I could hear it in your voices after we were done with doing that. Like you're like, oh man, I can't believe I have to read this shit. You know?
Dude. Okay.
It's
listen.
scheduled to be posted too, by the way. I've got
Keep
that.
to the schedule.
I got that shit fucking ready to come out. I think it's gonna be New Year's Eve.
Nice.
It's gonna be Jiva and V talking about triality.
Oh, we go round and round.
No, I mean it's gonna be the
Dude,
script. It's
dude.
gonna be the script. You remember that script you did?
Yeah.
It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that one.
Listen, I just I just want to say Merry Christmas and holy crap.
We're going. Just to let you know too, guys. Freaking, I was able to do some cool shit with well, Otto will know this one, but it's the birth of Body.
Where'd Otto go? Oh my
He's on
God.
here. The birth of Body, Otto.
Ooh, the birth of Body, yeah.
I was able to go in and put some
Body.
cool background music in there and in a rap battle.
Nice.
A rap battle.
Nice.
It's-
Okay, is that what you posted in the Element earlier? I haven't been able to look. I've been a little tied up today.
Now that
But,
might be it. I'm not quite sure, but
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look at those yet.
but
I really like what you did with that bass line.
oh, that was awesome. I cannot
That
believe
was
that.
amazing. Yeah.
Hey, hey, stop at the bass, man. Stop at the bass.
If
Oh,
I never slapped my bass. I like it too much. I
Oh.
ain't
I
nothing.
ain't a slapper.
only
Never really had the knack for slapping anyone.
stop at the bass, man.
I want to get.
Ooh.
I want to get freaking B singing a song, and then put it on a song,
Yeah.
and then like make
That'd
them.
be cool.
I'll give you as much as Lil Jon does. Yeah.
That's all I need.
Oh.
All I need is that little bit of voice. Ask Otto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was only like what 1 minute.
yeah,
It was just like 1 minute of bass.
yeah. Yeah, just a couple of little thingamabobs I threw together.
Hmm.
I mean, it was just random, really.
And it fucking makes.
Make designs.
I think
make
I was
as
tuning,
many
I think,
designs as you
mostly.
can,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna make it funny, because it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be, oh my God, I just can't. Right now, I can talk about things right now, but you know,
It sounds like you're about ready to OD, man.
listen. Let me tell me. Let's go with this one. How old is the oldest person on this track right now?
102.
I'm 40.
I'm 102.
No, bullshit.
Dude, I
Let's
lost
go.
my
140.
virginity freaking before you were born, dude.
Nah.
Yes. I lost my virginity
Dude,
at
I've been-
11.
Listen, I've been pimping since been pimping.
When you were born, I was
When-
already
When-
deflowered,
when-
dude.
When you were born,
When you were
thinking
born,
about the kind
when
of
you were
game
born,
that
my
I was
virginity
thinking
was
about.
gone, dude. Like, you know what happened? When you lost your virginity, I was already schooling the girls, dude. Freaking, they knew what a
Dude,
man was. Dude.
You may have dipped your finger.
You know,
in
you know,
cracks,
I spoke to him.
I'm the one that
I
put the
spoke
wick in
to
it
him
and
like
put
a
the
man,
the
dude.
light to it.
I was like, you know what, baby, you gotta come over here, dude. And then they'd come over here and I'd run my hand through their hair,
Listen,
and I'd be
I've
like,
been
"What's your
pimping
name,
since
little
been
girl?"
pimping, since been pimping,
And they
since
would
been
just
pimping,
turn to
since
butter,
been
dude.
pimping,
They turn
since
to
been
butter.
pimping.
They turn,
Listen,
you know,
I have-
and this
I'm-
is
I'm a
when
part-
this is when
I'm a
you
part of
lost your
Family Line.
virginity, man.
Listen, this is actually it's a subject I want on the show. I'm a black Bart. What do you think about that? Does
Black
anybody
Bart.
know anything
Oh my
about
God.
a Black Bart?
Black
Does
Bart.
anybody in the show know what a Black Bart is?
A Black
Because
Bart?
that's my family line.
Are you
A
talking about
Black Bart.
a Black Bart? Don't make me
Yeah.
fucking Google it. I'll fucking Google it.
No, don't Google it. Do you know something about it?
I know
Has
Black
it
Bart was like
affected
a
your life?
gunslinger.
Has it
He's
affected your life?
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Betty Lou is fighting off the amorous advances of Black Bart. That's all I know.
yeah, that's what I was
Black
thinking.
Bart.
Black Bart was wasn't he on an old western?
Listen, no. I'm a Black Bart. I have come from a
burned
long
up?
lineage of Black Barts.
Black
Okay.
Bart. I'm googling.
This
it.
is why I'm the PUA on a lot of shows. Because
Black
I'm a
Bart
Black Bart.
was the notorious gentleman bandit Charles E. Bowles, an old
Ooh,
West
nice.
outlaw famous for
Oh.
robbing Wells Fargo stagecoaches in California and Oregon between 1870s and 80s.
That's the American.
With
version.
politeness, an
Yes,
unloaded
look like it.
shotgun, and poetic
We-
notes. Though he
we are-
left
we are very
poems
polite.
only twice, known for his unique style.
We are very polite.
You know,
We
Black
don't wanna
Bart's
harm
pirate never
anybody.
killed anyone.
We don't want to injure anyone.
Yeah.
We are Black Barts. We are
Yes.
sexual healers.
He was captured
Black
via a laundry mark
No.
on a dropping
No.
handkerchief and served
Roger.
time
shut
in
the fuck
San
up.
Quentin
Roger,
before
Roger.
disappearing after his release, leaving
yeah,
his
you have a
later
lot of
life
things
and
to do
death
with the
a
episode.
mystery.
No, Roger. You have a lot. You have a lot to do with this episode. So I'm gonna say right now, shut the fuck up.
I told you I was going to Google it. You did. I Googled
Black
it.
Bart,
Nobody
real
likes it
Black
when you get
Bart
Googled.
Is a black slave whom was bought for the very purposes of pleasing a white slave owner mistress.
Black Bart was a white dude. I got the picture right here, man.
No.
No, that sounds like a Klansman of
no,
gore fantasy.
I think
I
some
don't think they
A
did that.
Black Bart.
I think
is...
some shifty shit happened,
No,
dude.
no,
You better find out
black-
who your grandpa was.
I know who my pappy was.
Or your great
All
grandpa,
right,
actually.
I seen the
1880.
hookers. I seen the hookers. He used to pimp around. I know who my pappy was.
You better find
All
out
right.
what your freaking great grandma's freaking profession was, because something's not right here, dude.
So Black Bart.
I'm looking at an old white man with a freaking beard and a mustache.
A Black Bart historically was someone whom was a black sex slave of a European aristocrat.
Now,
This resulted in lots of children. This just results
Hold on,
in
it does
the
say
purging-
other notable references.
no. This was just
I don't know. This
Okay.
sounds
no.
like
Listen.
fantasy.
Do I have Otto here?
Now,
Is
Bartholomew-
Otto still here?
Yeah.
Okay,
That sounds a
Otto,
little
you
fucked up.
understand that the continent of Europe was conquered twice.
Before the throne, before the law, before the breath of holy awe, a tremor in the cosmic seam, a voltage in the void's black dream, an iron sail in spiral spin, a star machine alive within, lightning veins through embryonic sky, creation screamed and learns to fly. From silence forced in plasma bright, a fracture split eternal night. Let the cosmos burn, neon blood in a starbound turn. Flames rising through electric flame. Every god is a borrowed name. From ash to throne to purging power. untamed. Crown the sky with single lights, but shadows hum beneath the rain. Like the age of the cosmos burn, little blood in a stormbound sun. Folding nights in the circuit skies, roast of ice on the fool's main door. From sacred grove to cathedral spire, we are born in Genesis fire. Inside the dark, not yet fallen, not yet king. Just a question with a sting. Purifying flame became walls of fear and halls of shame. Purgatory is safe in mind. Fire given for to fire given form to burn. Evolve, light remains. Every empire rewrites the fame. Mother buried, wisdom veiled. Silver pulse has never failed. Something like a human frog, ancient pulse in the synth-wave core. Every myth is a coded wire, plugged into primordial fire. From cosmic dawn to judgment fire, we ascend through Genesis fire.
Not once, but twice.
Hold up, let me.
By the
Do you want this important
Guess who?
information? This
The Amazons, the Atlanteans, and then the
not
Amazons.
no, not the Amazons.
Yes.
yes,
No.
he can't accept
my God,
it.
What history have you learned? No,
The
by
Atlanteans.
Black Africans.
Oh,
Moors.
that's
do
not
know,
true.
do you know
No,
the terminology of
whatever.
a Moor?
That they didn't conquer the
North
whole
Africa.
of
No,
Europe.
I-
They
no,
made it
no,
up into
Roger, I
Spain.
need you to
They
shut
made
the
it
fuck up
into
right now.
Spain. though.
Africa
No,
did
no.
used to be white. North Africa, old North Africa, was as white as Southern Europe.
No,
And we won't argue about how white Southern Europe is.
no.
But
So let
then-
me explain that to you.
Bartholomew Roberts was a pirate,
Because-
and he was between 1682 to 1722.
The-
and he was a
okay, so
Welsh
if
pirate
everybody
and the
would
most
shut up right
successful
now,
of the
I will
golden
give
age
you
of
the
piracy. And he
I
vesseled
will give you the history. I will give you the history. Europe was conquered twice. Not once, but twice by the Moors. The Moors were black Africans whom came through and said, "Screw your domination. We are who we are."
you know these were Muslims,
this is
right?
Hannah. No,
I don't
This
think
is-
Sicily and some areas of
okay. So
and
I'm
Greece
so
are
I'm so
necessarily
disappointed.
all of Europe.
Hold on.
Now those areas, yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm so disappointed
I
in
mean,
you, Otto,
no one's
because
playing.
Well, no, I mean you're not really
hold
saying what took place,
on.
dude. Like the Moors didn't
I mean,
take
I
over
don't think
Europe,
this happened in
dude.
Germany
The
until
Moors
recently.
took
for
Europe
example.
twice.
Yeah, like they never.
Not once, but twice.
You're saying like the
Moors-
whole
The
European
Moors were
continent.
medieval.
whole
thing.
Europe
We're talking
continent.
the Middle
I'm
Ages here.
telling you, the whole Europe
the Moors,
continent.
the Moors did not take over all of Europe. There was the
my
Gauls.
You know, there was
No,
a
that's a
scientist.
different time
Black-
period.
There
You
was
don't
the
know
freaking
history.
Romans.
If you say the Gauls
Europe,
or
Well,
the
I mean, it's
you
like
don't know your European. You don't
the
know your
Moors. The Moors
European-
were actually Muslim. The Muslim Empire
The
made it
Moors,
to Spain.
No, not the
and,
first
and
wave.
was stopped.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
So no. So the first wave of Moors were not Muslims.
Do you know who stopped the freaking Moors from?
Yes. No. So
You're talking about the invasion of Andalusia.
So
Those were
okay.
Arab troops.
And this is the
Yeah.
black
Berbers.
evidence that needs to get out, and I'm meeting resistance nonstop. Can I just say what I need to say?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
So, Moors conquered Europe not once but twice. This is the covering up of the black African, the African dominance of Europe that was evident in the European culture. Now, there are Germanic kings with African lineage. I'm going to tell you that right now. Oh my goodness.
Fuck are
And they
you
don't know-
talking?
they don't know
like,
it-
like, dude.
You don't know anything about history.
I mean, dude, I love history. You know, I mean, it's
shit
like,
about history.
yes, I do.
You
You're like,
jack
you're like,
shit about
you're like
history.
talking fairy tales and shit. You're as bad as Mr. Robot, dude.
They're like
Oh,
distortions-
well,
they're-
then
You-
I guess that's my
distortions
exit. Then I
of,
guess
like,
You
Anyway,
are
guys.
freaking Mr. Robot, dude.
They're kind of like distortions of the. He'll be back. They're distortions of the Muslim invasion of what became Andalusia, with the Visigoths versus that they were. It was an Arab army with a lot of Berbers that they had just conquered, who were very blue-eyed people. If you want to get racial about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they were Muslims, but they weren't quite as good as other Muslims, so they tended to make them the frontline troops and this and that. So, and there's nothing like having oppressed people for your soldiers.
Yeah.
Because when oppressed people are your soldiers, especially back then, and you went to these other countries, well, they got to oppress somebody now. They'd get to loot a city. They might even be rewarded with land there. And then they could be an oppressor. So it's like, yeah, well, my boss is beating me, but soon I'll have some people to beat, and that'll be better.
Yeah.
And, or so the theory goes.
Well, to be honest, I
he
think.
didn't really believe all that Afrocentric stuff, did he?
Yeah, he did. That's the thing. It's like that's the whole thing.
No.
Like he freaking.
Joshing.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Mr. Robot should just hang out because I think they would freaking really get along with each other. They're completely delusional when it comes to history.
Well, my other argument was going to be if Europe was dominated by Africa, then we need reparations, man.
Yeah.
That time we took care of this. That's the reason we've got all these problems in European society now is because of the trauma of having been dominated so long by the black man. So
Yeah. It's just,
that time we fought back, and
Yeah.
I mean, come on. No, he doesn't really believe. He really believes that stuff. He's
He-
going to start talking
he-
about that big-headed guy that created white people as a devil race. There, what was that guy? I forget his name.
he might actually believe
Jacob.
he might believe it, but he probably got the story all fucked up and messed up, not correct. You know what I'm saying? Like V's not known to have actually gotten the actual story. You know what I mean? He gets like this screwed up interpretation of the way it actually took place. Which Mr. Robot is like that too. Like he you know how
Well, he's throwing terms around. I mean, the Moors were a specific medieval phenomenon, and yeah, they were very active in, but I mean, they were like much later than the original invasions of of Spain and that. And that's again, they didn't get any further than Spain, and they weren't black Africans for the most part. They were Arabs.
Yeah.
Arabs and Berbers, and then later on, you had Syrians and Jews, and nice little melting pot there, and all that culture and stuff going on.
But yeah, it was crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's like I was like telling him.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at him, but I really thought he was joking. I seriously thought he was.
I was actually starting to laugh at him too, and that when I was saying that shit, like freaking seriously, I literally wasted like 3/4 of this video on his bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like there's no way I could use that shit.
It'd be great for another show.
You know?
Not this one.
I mean, use as its own solo episode.
I'm gonna have to freaking use that on like later shows that I got scheduled. Like I could probably put that on Untethered. You know? What I mean?
Something like that. Yeah. There you go.
And maybe we could like make 15-minute videos of his bullshit and just kind of like crack on him and shit all through it and say how stupid this dude is. You know what I mean?
There are some interesting and I think even sane so-called Afrocentric arguments. There was a guy named Martin Bernal wrote a book called Black Athena.
Yeah.
Although he always said he originally named it African Athena. I don't know if you read it, but I actually made my local library buy them because I couldn't afford them, and I read all of them. I actually later bought copies, which I've got around here somewhere. And he makes I don't agree with all of his what he comes down to, but it's very interesting because he's something of a linguist, and he talks about a lot of interesting things. But one thing that always seemed to me odd when I was a kid was they would talk about how Greek civilization was like very separate from anything else, and I'm like, there's Egypt. It's just across the water there. You could probably walk there in a month or something, or take a ship and get there in a day. And it's the most powerful civilization, big, huge economic powerhouse. And they weren't influenced by them. It would just seem like nobody told them, sorry, you're not allowed to, get any kind of, oh no, their ideas were purely Greek. They had no philosophical or scientific or, that sort of input from Egypt. And of course, all the Egyptian records are gone for the most part. So they obviously didn't have any of these things. They have made discoveries since then, of course. But I kind of like that, just like saying it's like the idea of pre-Columbian contact. Sailors didn't say, oh, sorry, it's not 1492 yet. Columbus has yet to arrive, so we got to turn back. Sorry. Even though we know Basque fishermen were fishing off Newfoundland in like the 12th and 13th century. So people knew that stuff was there. They just didn't tell the government. I think was basically it. I think when Columbus came back, one of his letters, he talks about he ran into the king of Portugal or whoever was running Portugal or something, or some Portuguese authority. He was worried they'd be pissed at him because he was sailing for Spain. But they said, oh, no, but have you been over there? I said, can you tell us about that land over there? It's like, what? You know about that? It's like, oh, yeah. And he talked about how they had a trade in like iron and metal and woven cloth with what apparently was, from the description, the book I was reading, was probably the east coast of Brazil. Because you could catch the winds and the currents, and it was very small scale.
Candles burn in silent rows. Temple doors begin to close. Scarlet
just these guys doing this, and probably under the radar for a lot of the crown, but they were interested in this because, like, wow, they could open something official there and make some real money. And I know that I have heard that they have found in the New World, pre-Columbian artifacts, so-called, that showed a distinctive African iron working. Africa did have rather precocious iron working. You got to give them that. With all of our racial talk today and invasions and stuff, he didn't seem like a racist. It was very odd.
He freaks out over shit. You know what I mean? And it's like he turned around, he sent me a message and said that freaking I was like shutting him down and shit. I was like, dude, you freaking are. You're freaking nuts, man.
I think he was getting worked up and really worked up. Sounded like it was hard for him to get off the subject. And I was thinking about like what his medicine was this evening. I won't say any further than that. But I think we were all experienced enough medicinal men to
from the time
maybe recognize.
From the time he got on here, it was just all about his sex life. And
he was bragging a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and it was like, this goes all the way back until, like, after I did the restream for Jaffe. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The first half an hour.
And it just, like, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You know, it's like, we're not...
Well, it's nice that he's a chick magnet, apparently, but,
it's a lot of ego.
Yeah.
It's just it's a subject for a show.
I just don't know what.
But even he admitted he was getting free psychotherapy. He was just like trying to talk all this stuff out. Seriously, this is therapeutic for him. So we're the therapists.
Well, I mean, if he thinks freaking,
we should bill his insurance company for a telemeeting.
That's a good theme for his new show. Do what the sort of 90s sort of I can't remember the American and British, but that sort of therapy show sort of format.
Oh yeah, Dr. Phil.
Well,
on that, I think.
What is healthy though? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Okay.
do you just allow people to freaking come in and just start talking a bunch of crazy shit and letting them indulge into their own fantasy world? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like he's sitting there talking, and he's caught up in his own fantasy. He doesn't, like, I told him point blank, you can't tell me what he was just saying right there wasn't fucking him being freaking him being groomed at the age of 4 or 5. If that shit was really going on, he was being fucking groomed, dude. There's no fucking, I just had the urge. 4 or 5-year-old kids don't just have the urge.
Right.
And he's so delusional, he doesn't believe fucking that's true. He's like, no.
Well, then there's the whole thing. This isn't necessarily the forum where you're, to cope with these things. I mean, we're not really health professionals, but it sounds like he wants, and he said that, like I said before, he's like, this is my free, mental health help, psychiatric help.
It's him, it's him being able to like spill his freaking delusional bullshit out on people so that they'll fucking hopefully believe the same shit he's believing. That's the way. I mean.
Oh, you mean with the Pan-African stuff?
No, with everything, like even with his sex, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, dude, I'm like,
why does today's episode just remind me of a standard episode of Stefan Molyneux?
Oh my goodness!
I was like, my God, dude, freaking, he is something else. I gotta.
Oh, you could look into this performance art, He's a performance artist.
I don't even know if I've been able to find that yet. I'm gonna try to see it. He wanted me to check it out and stuff, but I still can't figure out where all of his stuff is. It's kind of like
he was going on about age for some reason too before he started going on about. I was going to say I thought Mark Edworthy was the oldest guy here because we've discovered in reality his the English alchemist Roger Bacon.
Yes,
has been alive all this time in disguise, changes his name every so often, and is going to share with
Yeah.
us the elixir of youth, the formula he uses to have been alive all these centuries, and treat us to some Middle English. Why don't you?
I got so
Yeah,
pissed
real
off.
murky lead and gold then.
I got so pissed off because I was going to be able to say the story, how it evolved, the story of Saint Germain, and
Oh yeah,
and shit, and about Francis Bacon merging with freaking Saint Germain and becoming freaking what is it they call it? the white god, or what do they call them again? They
the White Brotherhood, Great White
yeah, the
Brotherhood.
Great White Brotherhood, becoming the I forgot the name of Blavatsky,
Oh, the Theosophical Society.
that they adopted it, and like they started talking about like when the Constitution of the United States was written, freaking Saint Germain was standing on the balcony, freaking encouraging them to sign the Declaration, you know.
Everybody wants to get in on the act.
Yeah. Freaking,
I was in the porch. I was very important. I willed them to do it.
you know, it's like freaking all of a sudden, you know, freaking Saint Germain influenced the Declaration of the Independence to be signed. And you can join our cult if you buy our horse for $10,000.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe that's how it worked out back then. The ones who really got it, they had like this stable in the west, like Oregon or someplace like that. And this woman, she said that she had a freaking ancient Atlantean freaking priest that would speak through her, and he was supposed to have reincarnated into like freaking Francis Bacon and Rakoczy the second.
Huh.
And that they freaking they spoke through her, so
Right.
she got all these people to believe in her cult, and next thing you know, they were freaking telling them, well, you'll be able to freaking ascend if you buy this horse out from our stable. So all of a sudden, her followers are buying horses for like $10,000-$20,000 a piece. You know,
And had Scientology or how Waco started.
mhm.
Yeah.
She ended up getting in trouble. Forgot what the deal was, but she was involved in some serious shit. It was
What
pretty,
could go wrong with an operation like that? I don't see how she could possibly get into trouble.
yeah. It was pretty intense. Well, I mean, we didn't have really much for a format going on. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna like be all harm or mean about it. You know what I mean? It's just like
Right.
you know, I mean, this is the second time that he's done that shit. You know what I mean? And I told him point blank,
Yeah.
I was like, look, man, freaking, we're not even. This isn't the place to be talking that shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking about freaking the show's actual name is Quantum Gathering. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not your sex life. Talking about his sperm and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did seem to keep wanting to bring the subject back to that, no matter how.